predictor in a while. That is
because you killed your taste buds. Like, nah. All right, anyway, Dingus Joe versus Dazai getting into it. We're seeing the Palutena come back into play. Of course, Dingus Joe has played Seagull Joe on numerous occasions. Very familiar with the matchup. Not sure how familiar Dazai is using Palu versus matchup, but we're going to find out very shortly.
Yeah, Game Watch is one of those characters that you have to not only know the matchup, but know how to play the matchup with your character. Because the moment you do something that's not safe, you're getting up beat and then eating 40. Like that. Yep. And then it's like I'm a prophet. If he takes 40, I'm actually like Nostradamus. But he only took like 25 there, so still, it's proof of concept, is what I'll say.
Fair enough, fair enough. He tries to get it back there, not able to find it to Mark.
With the forward air. And Dingus was dropping some knowledge on me about that move earlier. Turns out, it only explodes after like 30 frames or if it touches the ground. Not like if it touches your character model is what he was telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, and that actually makes it really safe on shield sometimes because he spaces it high enough, it'll touch your shield, and then like it'll touch the ground later. So it's like now he's like plus whatever. I don't even think you can calculate the frame data on that because there's so many inconsistencies, but now he's just mad positive for it now. But right now, Dazai keeping it relatively close as he almost lands on the up smash, but Dingus Joe able to stay alive for now.
How long is the question? Getting up off the ledge, always a difficult feat, but Dingus Joe seems to not have a problem with it. He does have a problem with that dash attack. Dazai taking stock number 1.
Yep. And yeah, Grumpy Sylveon. Dingus is a regular. He comes out most weeks. He used to come out every week, but then had to take some time off. But it seems like he's back, getting back in the swing of things. Always good to see him around. All right, but let me know, what do you think of this song?
It sounds too much like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's like wacky, right? That's the same vibe I get. Like every time I feel like it helps me not tilt though, because whenever something dumb happens, whenever something dumb happens, I'm like, it's funny.
Oh, like,
like,
oh, this makes sense.
Yeah. It's like okay, an anvil fell in my head. It's like,
Ooh, okay. My man is moving and almost taking a stop toward DI from Dingus, but it's okay, you know. First off, can we talk about that drift? He literally drifted all the way over to the stage and then just jumped up there. He had time to still jump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had all day. Ooh, nice pickup right there.
You were saying spicy. You said the chat was spicy. You didn't say anything about the players being spicy.
That was some Tabasco right there.
I felt that.
Yeah, and also shouts to Amsa coming through in the chat. Oh, but also shouts to that back air. Dingus Joe getting a little bit cheeky with that up B through the ledge, banking on his invincibility frames, but still keep on going through. But I guess they ran out just in time, and Dazai is going to be able to get the money on that one.
Definitely the case. And now Dazai does have a lead, but he's not out of it quite yet. Yes, you're at 72%, but you can be grounded and die to an F smash at any time. Up smash not going to do it, but oh, you're in jeopardy of getting edge guarded now. Dingus is searching. He's looking. Dropping the forward airs, trying to just keep the pressure on Dazai, but I really like, oh my god, I was going to say I like what Dazai's doing. He was slowly inching his way to the middle of the stage, gaining space with that forward air, but you know, Dingus Joe found a parry to kind of alleviate some of that pressure.
Yeah, he never overcommitted until, well, he did, but even when he did overcommit, it wasn't the worst case scenario.
Okay, the stare down. Dazai winning having the better end of that though, and you're really starting to see kind of the tools that Palutena has at her disposal to deal with Game & Watch. You know, these back airs, these dash attacks are like, I don't care about your buttons that make you such a great character. I'm just going to attack through them.
Yeah. And Dingus Joe kind of smiling and shaking his head because the forward air clanked with Dazai's jab from the other side of it. So wacky interaction. But that's why he didn't tilt, because the Looney Tunes music, man.
I like how that's the reason.
Yeah, solely the only reason. Back in the day, would have tilted him. Now, nope. Just imagine, I don't know, your favorite Saturday morning cartoon. Rest in peace, because Saturday morning cartoons aren't a thing anymore. It's kind of sad. But despite how long this exchange has been going, neither of them have dropped a stock, and that's really big for both of them. Because, I mean, Dingus Joe is his last one, but Dazai, because he hadn't dropped that stock, he got so much extra credit.
A ton. Like right now, Dingus can die to almost anything Palu has, except for I don't think a nair would do it quite. I mean, I'm sorry, not a nair. I don't think a dash attack would do it quite yet, but almost everything else will. Back throw, it's questionable. No, not yet.
Close though. Next one at the ledge should do it.
I like that positioning from Dazai. Even though he didn't get the back air to connect, his Dingus got the parry out. That turnaround just kind of threatened like, hey, roll at me if you want.
That might not. Yeah, okay.
He should just go out there in there, man. Just
bet it all on black. Watch. Okay.
Oh,
he wanted to up. That sucks so much. Okay, let me tell you on how many levels that sucks, okay? He wanted up B, ended up inputting it a bit too far to the left, got side B, and not only that, it was a 9, which takes more time, but also the way that RNG was primed, if he had gotten that 9 one cycle earlier, he would have won the game because he went for the up throw hammer and got a 3 instead of a 9. That sucks on so many levels, dude. Well,
I mean, I can't condone winning off the RNG anyway, so whatever. Just saying.
He's been doing it. Well, Game Art's been doing it for 20 years. At this point,
and I still hate it.
It's still...
All right, well, he didn't have the same tools before. So I was like, his RNG before made sense because I was like, look, man, you're getting ran over. Let's bet it all on black, hope for the best. But now, he's running over you.
Wasn't he the only character in Melee who couldn't L cancel?
Yes.
That sucks.
Why? We will never... Apparently, you need a 3D model to L cancel.
That's probably it, honestly. Probably some weird interaction like that. Melee is a beautiful accident. But this ain't Melee, this is Smash Ultimate, and right now, Dingus Joe's looking like he might not get a chance to play this game because being on the ledge against Palutena makes it a single-player game.
It does until, you just kind of jump off and come back with the young Franklin. That up smash hit for speed.
Yeah, jeez. Because of that, puts him back in a, competitive instance. Great parry into jab. Game Watch's jab does a surprising amount of damage over time.
Every rapid jab does. Every rapid jab tilts me when I get hit by it.
Yeah, but that one, I feel like that one not even a true rapid jab because he has to press A each info, right? Or can he hold it?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he has to press A each info.
Well, it has a finisher as well, so it counts a rapid jab then.
Oh, okay.
Because the rapid jabs, you can do the whole, they have to finish an animation after.
Yeah, that's true, You're right. You're right. My bad. That back air hit from pretty high up, so not going to be quite enough to do it.
I'm surprised that Dazai is still willing to go for these back airs because Dingus has proven that he's willing to parry it, and he does it consistently, but Dazai just doesn't care. Look, I don't care.
The no mix-up mix-up.
Oh, you DI'd in?
Yeah,
you DI'd in, buddy?
Oh.
So it's always scary because you're like, all right, you got to DI out, but what if you forward those?
Exactly.
Game Watch very light. And I'm really proud to see Dazai recognize that. So many Palus aren't prepared for DIN. I think there's certain DI kill confirms that you should just on reaction be able to react to, and I think DIN on Palu's down throw is one of them.
Yeah, I agree. Well, but Dingus Joe able to get that down air. Not going to be quite enough to kill, but the up smash will be. And Ryuji coming through some knowledge right there. Apparently, Game Watch always has a 3D model, but it's just flattened. So, at some point, someone made a 3D Mr. Game & Watch.
So, what do I do with the rest? Is he a block then? I don't...
That's horrifying. I'm just imagining, what that would have looked like. My brain can't imagine it.
Was he still circle? I don't know. Who knows? All we do know for sure is that Dazai is trying to find his way into loser semis, trying to secure at least top 4, and right now he's making a good case for it. Ooh, Dingus still fighting up. Dingus just does not care. He's like, look, man, I don't care where you at. You get down to it all day. I'm coming up with buttons. I like that. Alleviate the pressure. Make him stop. You're close enough. Exactly. I was like, you're close enough to get up attack, buddy. You might want to chill. It would have been a great bait had he did 2 and then stopped, shielded, and then went for a down tilt.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's really matchup competitive because different characters have different get-up attack lengths. And Palutena's goes pretty far. Swinging up pretty far. She's going pretty far after getting hit by the up smash. That hurts.
Now we do see Dazai playing from behind. A rare sight, at least so far in this set. And this is where Dingus wants to wow at that.
Was that down air?
That was down air.
Huh.
But I was going to say, Dingus, this is a perfect position to be in if you're a Game & Watch. Your opponent has to come to you. You have combo potential. You have wow at that. Very unorthodox option from Dazai. I don't know why he knew Dingus was going past the ledge there, but that was just perfect. Just perfect.
Well played. And because of that, first class ticket on the airplane. And, you got a connecting flight, too.
Ooh, okay.
Might put you right into the
That was a very short layover. He still tried to parry it. You could have just waited and dash attacked it. You didn't need the parry.
Yeah.
It was foreshadowing parry, so you could do it later. I see.
Yep, just showing, hey, don't test me. I'll still do this. I'll still got it.
It's really interesting. I was just going to say, the fact that we don't see nearly as many down smashes come out as we used to. What? That's not true. That wasn't true.
Was that had to have been, I guess,
I don't think he DI'd it.